We have never seen something like this before, and it is terrifying. The Thunder are doing something totally unprecedented, and this big update for you guys here tonight shows that it's about to get even better for the Thunder here in Game 25 before they take on the Phoenix Suns in the quarterfinal of the NBA Cup, try to get back to Vegas and see if they can avenge their NBA Cup Finals loss that they had last year to the Milwaukee Bucks, and continue on trying to go stride for stride, go round for round with the 73-9 Warriors from a decade ago. The Thunder are on pace to do all of that, but they're going to try to get another win tomorrow night. And we have a big update for you guys today that will heavily increase the Thunder's chances, one that you guys will want to stick around and pay attention to here on Thunder Digest. I'm Ryan Breed, and welcome into the channel. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you've had a great day today, and thanks so much for being a part of this community. Before we get into the video, we are so close to 7,000 subscribers. We're trying to smash that, grow this thing to 8K by the All-Star break, and you know what? I think we can go even farther than that with all the love and support that we've been getting on this channel from you guys. So grateful for you all being a part of this community, for interacting with us, for being around on the channel each and every single day as we follow the Thunder, the best team in the NBA, on their road to potentially going back-to-back. Help us out on our road to 8K subscribers and smash that subscribe button. We are really close to 7K. It is completely free. And also, let me know what you guys think. We've got some new graphics for you guys, some crispy-looking graphics, thanks to the wizard, the maestro himself, Ben Rogers. He coordinated all this thing together for us, and we're just now rolling this out. So if we've got some bugs, you can let us know, but we're going to get better and better at this thing as we go. Into today's video we go now, and it is around the domination of the Oklahoma City Thunder. 23-1, one of just 4 teams in NBA history that have started that record or better in their first 24 games, and they have had something crazy happen. These 5 guys you see on your screen, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Lu Dort, JDub, Chet, and Ihart, those 5, the ideal starting 5, they have played exactly 0 minutes and 0 seconds together this season. JDub came back against the Phoenix Suns 2 weeks ago, and Isaiah Hartenstein, that was his first game that he was put on the injured list for his soleus strain in his left calf. So the Thunder haven't had a single game where they've had all 5 of their ideal starters healthy, and that makes things even more terrifying for the league. The domination that we see, this is a tweet today that got a lot of traction, 0 minutes from the starting 5. We're witnessing something truly wild, truly special here, and I tend to agree with him. When we look at what the injury report was against the Utah Jazz this past Sunday in the Thunder's most recent win, it was the largest injury report that we had seen all season long. There were 9 players that were unavailable in that game. The Thunder roster was essentially cut in half for that game up in Utah. The Thunder dominated the game. They broke the smoke machine behind the basket. They had to use the PA announcer to give the time for the score, or to give the time for the shot clock and the game clock, thanks to Chet Holmgren breaking the smoke machine. But the Thunder still managed to dominate the game, and now we have a big update. So we're going to dive into that for you guys here right now. This tweet that came out today, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is officially off the injury report for tomorrow against the Phoenix Suns. So is Lu Dort and Alex Caruso. Hallelujah. It is a Christmas miracle. We are so back. We've got SGA back, and people were concerned that he might actually be out for a little bit longer than what the Thunder had suggested. He was on that injury report with the bursitis in his elbow, and then he wasn't seen at practice today in the videos that circulated around. People were wondering if it was worse than what we all thought. Nope, that's not the case. Shai's back tomorrow. So is Big Game Lou. So is Alex Caruso. This team is getting closer and closer to being healthy. We just need the Isaiahs back. Isaiah Joe and Isaiah Hartenstein. They will not play tomorrow, but this team is almost at full strength, and that should terrify the rest of the league. Nick Gallo said it really well in that game on Sunday. The Thunder, with their 9 players that were healthy out of the 15-man roster in total, including some two-way guys that were unavailable, so it extends that number even more. Going into today, the Thunder, as a team, have the second most total man games missed due to injury this year, with 123 games missed. Essentially what that means, if you add up every player that has missed a game, you count how many games they've missed, and each of your players on your roster, you add it up together, and that's the total amount of games that you have missed, total man games as a team. The only team with the more injuries than the Thunder are the Indiana Pacers, who admittedly have had a really bad go of things here this year. They're going to be a lottery team this year. Well, coincidentally, so are the Thunder. So in this whole situation, the Thunder have really been able to make do because of the loaded roster that they have, because of who they are overall. The Thunder dominated the Utah Jazz, won by 30 points the other night, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will be back here in this game. And Shai has been absolutely off the charts this year. You see all of his metrics right here. The further green that your slider is, the better that you are. One of the best scorers in the game. One of the most efficient players. One of the best at taking care of the basketball. Another chart that I'm going to show you guys right here that Shai is just jumping off of. This is turnovers and usage rate together. The further to the right you are, the more often you are used in your offense, and the higher up you are on this list, the best you are at taking care of the basketball. Look at Luka trying to hide down there in the bottom right corner. Clearly the least efficient player in basketball. He turns it over more than anybody else, at least per rate. Devin Booker is pretty close to that as well. Lauri Markkanen is the best at taking care of the ball, but he doesn't hold it for nearly as long as some of the main ball handlers in the NBA. Shai is the perfect mix. He's one of the only guys in the top right quadrant, and he is literally stratospherically high opposed to Anthony Edwards and Jalen Brunson, a couple of the other really, really good guards in this league. So Shai coming back is going to do numbers for this team. Big game Lou, he's going to be back as well. Really excited to see if he can get into a rhythm. It's just been kind of a hard year for Lou Dort. You've had the breakout of Ajay Mitchell, which has taken an extra role into the scoring that this team has, at least offensively. Defensively, Ajay Mitchell's been fantastic as well. Lou's had some injury issues. He hasn't really gotten the three-point shot to consistently fall yet. It's been his worst field goal percentage and three-point percentage of his career. I'm excited to see him back and see if he can start to get into that rhythm, become the guy that saved the Thunder in Game 5 of the Western Conference semifinals against the Denver Nuggets, become the guy that hit that half-court wonder shot against the Pacers in Game 7 of the finals. And I want to see him, get back to helping put teams in the torture chamber like what the Thunder did on this possession against the Suns in that NBA Cup game a couple of weeks ago. Lou Dort, obviously a part of this possession with Devin Booker up top. A lot of people were complaining about this defensive possession, saying that there's fouls. I don't really see a single foul in here. I see good anticipation on defense, and a couple of times we're able to swipe the ball out, and Devin Booker was forced to heave up a half-court shot. The Thunder are getting all that back and continuing on with Jalen Williams getting better and better. He had his best offensive game of his season so far in the win against the Jazz when he took more of that on-ball role. He's been more of a slasher this year than what he normally would be because he's got to get that flexibility, the mobility back in his wrist, which will take some time. I mean, it was a significant surgery that he had in his shooting wrist, a major ligament, and he has said that, flexibility's been an issue, so he's going to have to get all of that back, but he's healthy, and obviously you would love to see Isaiah Hartenstein get back to healthy as well. I don't think that the impact of Isaiah Hartenstein can even be properly stated, not only in just what he has done defensively as a rim protector and what he is as an offensive player, which is an incredible screen setter, an incredible pick and roll big, and a really, really good zone defense breaker. He does all of those things so well, but he has just been so unbelievably efficient, and he has been a menace defensively with his active hands. He's been great on the boards, in the top 10 in the NBA in rebounds per game. Isaiah Hartenstein has been doing it all, so when he gets back to being fully healthy, which the best update that we have on that was this video that was taken in practice the other day. He has the soleus strain, which is a muscle that's buried deep into your calf. So he's just kind of taking it day by day. You don't need to rush him back, but he was getting up some jumpers in the facility a couple of days ago. Again, he's not going to play in the game there tomorrow. But if people don't realize how good Isaiah Hartenstein has been, only one NBA player this season has A+ grades in every single one of their metrics of help defense, rim protection, and defensive rebounding, and it is Isaiah Hartenstein. He has been one of the most impactful players on this Thunder roster, his elite defense, to go along with his impact that he brings on the offensive side of the ball. And all this is at a great time for the Thunder as well, right? You're waiting for these last couple of pieces to get back to health, But the Thunder are going to have a treacherous road ahead of them. The Thunder have the hardest strength of schedule left in the NBA this year, and the only other teams behind them are the teams that have to play the Thunder the most. You've got the Nuggets, who are going to have to play the Thunder 4 times. The Spurs, who are going to play the Thunder 4 times. The Suns, who are going to play the Thunder 4 times. Golden State, who's got them 2 more times. Minnesota, Toronto. Everyone who plays the Thunder the most from here to the end of the season is going to have some really hard schedules. But the Thunder, who people have critiqued for having an easy schedule this year, you don't schedule the games, you just play the games that you're given. And the Thunder haven't just basically squeaked by against the best teams they played either. They've blown out the Lakers, they've blown out the Timberwolves, they blew out the Warriors in one of the times they played against them, and they're going to play against the Suns again tomorrow. Interested to see that game again. It was really close the last time these teams played. We'll see how it shakes out, but the Thunder haven't been healthy. And their schedule from here till the end of the season is going to get harder. We're going to see a Spurs team, probably with Victor Wembanyama, on December 23rd, as well as on Christmas Day. We're going to see the Denver Nuggets 4 times from February until the end of the regular season. You're going to see the Houston Rockets a couple more times as well. It's going to be all hands on deck for this team, which right now is controlling its own destiny and pacing the rest of the Western Conference. The Thunder far and away the 1 seed right now, 5.5 games ahead of the 2-seeded Nuggets. And the Thunder are going to try to keep that pace up. I'm interested what you guys think down below. Let me know. Do you think the Thunder have what it takes to get that coveted 74 win mark? Type Y for yes, type N for no. You can give more of an in-depth explanation into your thoughts as well. Do you think the Thunder can get to 74 wins? And so the road ahead is going to be a tough one for the Thunder, but they're getting back to full strength, closer and closer by the day. Will be the closest that we have seen this team tomorrow against the Phoenix Suns, so they'll continue to get better and better, and they're already rewriting history as we speak, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this team can do. Let me know what you guys think down below the video. Let me know what you think of the new layout as well, and I appreciate you guys for viewing us here on the channel. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and appreciate you for tuning in here on Thunder Digest.